What happened if I end my contract early? What happened if I start the contract? I start the contract in if I start the contract in November and I did 2 weeks of the contract, and in them 2 weeks, I don't like the vibe. I don't like what it's given. Feel like I'm getting thrown on a bus or underneath the rug. I don't feel respected. I don't feel appreciated. But what happened if I end my contract? Nothing. Nothing. Just ended. Let me break it down. Some companies have a fee. I have two on top of my head already. And in this contract, if you forfeit your contract, there's a fee that you have to pay. Most of the times, recruiters, they'll work around you a little bit, but not as so as you sign this day and you say you want to start this day, they expect you to start that day. Let's just say you have no babysitter now. Your babysitter cancels on you. Or no daycare. Or family members, you know what family members does. They say they're going to be there and help you out for a second, and they turn against you. Or they turn away. Okay, let's say that. Now you got to forfeit your contract. Now you got to make some arrangements while you already on your contract. But the problem, you sign your contract in California or Michigan, but you live in Texas or Louisiana. See what big difference you just did? Before you go to your contract, you want to make sure all your ducks is in a row. Everything is set. I made it before you can bring your family member to the contract with you. Go watch that and then come back and subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to this video. But leave a thumbs up. Leave a comment. But okay. I made a video before you can take your kid, your family members with you, or your husband, or spouse, whatever you got, go with you. You can do that. But if you forfeit your contract, nothing's going to happen. You just forfeit it. Is it hard for you to find another contract? Not at all. Would they give you a bad review? Not at all. But what the problem is, you probably won't go back with that contract again. You probably can't go back with that company anymore. Because one, you forfeit your contract with that company. So that means it is maybe 257 companies out here that you can reply with for the same contract up to wherever you're trying to go or a different place. Never know. It makes it so bad. Most of these contracts have the same companies they go through. Because three of them I know trying to send me to the same one that I didn't care for. I'm not going. But that person you're trying to renew that contract with, I always want to know, did you finish that contract or did anything happen? That's why they give you a small interview. You and that recruiter give you a small interview. See what you're like. See what you are about. See if you, what type of contract you looking for. You want to do 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, 10 weeks, 11 weeks, 13 weeks, like that. And then in the mix of all of this, they want to know, will you be able to continue that contract? Or they ask a question, would anything stop you? Maybe in the mix you probably say no because there's nothing going to stop you. But you just had a hiccup. And that hiccup is family members not doing family members, or you having car problems, or you don't have enough money, or lights off at the crib, or no food in the house, kids being mistreated, whatever the case might be. So now you got to figure out how to rearrange some stuff around. You can rearrange some stuff while you're on your contract, or you can rearrange some stuff while you on before you go to your contract. But in the mix, there's nothing going to happen to you when you start that if you end your contract early. Nope, not at all. You can just reply at a different company. Just reply at a different company. That's all. Just reply. Once you reply, start to state that you won't go back and you want to try to give it a try. Actually, be honest. Be truthful with yourself and with them. Stuff had a hiccups. Yep, just be honest. That's all. Just all. Just make sure when you try to do everything this time around, everything is in order. The two that I know that you have to pay a fee would be Elite Nursing. They do a fee. And I want to say Care Partners. Oh, but when you cancel your contract early, the recruiter allied head don't know you, or most of the time they don't know you, or they kind of pissed off, or they get irritated. Mostly they get irritated because you just forfeited the contract. So they kind of mess up their money. Even though you on the back end has messed up my money because I thought everything was set before I went. But in the midst, we have hiccups in life. And most of the times, they don't care. It is always about money. Or a family member about to pass away on you while you're on your contract. Or you had a family emergency. Most of the times you can work around that. That company, if you communicate with both of them, your recruiter and the schedule, the facility, and work around that, they'll work around that. So you have death in the family, you need to leave. Go back home for a minute because you're just a death in the family. Or you have to end your contract, and if it's okay, can you renew your contract once this is settled? You got some facility will say yes, and you got some of them will say no. I think for me, it was a death in my family. I talked to a recruiter. My recruiter was mad, but the facility worked with me. They knew that. So yeah, they worked with me. They gave me another chance. It was all of a sudden, like an almost last minute, because my mood swings and my attitude, my demeanor changed, basically. Yeah, but they work with me. Because when I walk in, I came in with hidden numbers off the back. So soon, like I was midway, not even midway, maybe the month in, and stuff happens. So yeah, they work with you. Some will, some won't. And once you tell them, they will let me rescind it, or I can come back the following month. Some will, some won't. But yeah, there ain't gonna nothing happen to you if you end your contract early. You're not gonna get too many penalized for the certain company. But some companies will penalize you because you end that contract too early before the day is supposed to be ended. Or you just forfeit it and then they won't hire you back. They just like a multitude attendant policy also as well. I'm going to add that part into. Yeah. Some companies, if you do the call off more than 5 times, they will terminate your contract. Or they'll call the facility until the facility in the contract. Yeah. But you can be honest with the next one whenever you get one. Yeah. Or you're about to sign your contract, and you can't go a week, like 2 weeks before your contract because stuff happened already that you was really trying to avoid, but it happens already. But yeah, you can withdraw your position till you get settled. Most of the times when you get withdrawn from before the contract start, even though you signed the papers, you can just say, can I come back when I get myself settled? Whatever is my situation, not gonna go through what I'm going through now. And most of them will, and most of them won't. I said like again before. But yeah, it ain't nothing. If you forfeit your contract early, it ain't nothing gonna happen. Not at all. Just reply for another contract. That's it. But if it's a girl to tell you, click subscribe, leave for notification, and then I'll talk to you in another video. You take care, and good night. Good night.